There's one thing about me is that I love green Yuri. Not only do I own the Kinokuniya exclusive, but I own the Japanese first and second volume with guitar picks. 3, oh my god, 7 acrylics that are official. But my most prized worthy merchandise is an A2 size official poster of the series that I received for free as a pre-order benefit. But I'm making this video because I am a fan that have been seeing and that I'm very much upset that people are reselling I'm making this video because I've seen people resell stuff that are counterfeit and are reselling it for a ridiculous price. Oh my god, my eyelash. Oh my god, that's so weird. Anyways, reselling is not a new thing, but I want to show you the ridiculousness that it has been going through and how people are falling for its schemes without doing their due diligence. Like, y'all should know this. I can't believe I just can't right now. Now, look at this. This is what I just showed you. Being sold for $40 with $6.34 delivery fee, which with almost $6 in regular fees, and it has 16 likes. Guys, look, it's literally Kinokuniya exclusive, right? Copy that. Go to Kinokuniya. Look at this. It's being sold for $20. And it's in stock. It literally says add to cart. So why are you guys on here? Oops, this was supposed to be later in the video. Why are you guys on here liking this when you can get it for half the price on the official site? If it says Kinokuniya exclusive, you search up the Kinokuniya exclusive on Google and you can find the official site. Like, do not use Mercari as your main like search engine. Like, it's just that easy. I understand that with TikTok being as massive as a platform as it is, that sites like Mercari and like Depop are getting very big and be like, oh my god, support small business, I'm just trying to get rid of it, da 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 da. If you were just trying to get rid of it, why would you sell it for double the price? Like, that's not even funny anymore. You're just trying to deceive people for your own benefit. Like, I get it, it's a trend to resell stuff, but you guys shouldn't be hopping on trends just for a quick cash. Like, that's no. And if for some reason you hopped onto this video and not know anything that I'm talking about right now, I'm talking about the series. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. It's created by the Japanese artist Sumiko Arya, which I showed you through her X account. I just want to stress that you have to do your research if you're buying stuff at the expense of your own wallet. Like, I get it, oh my god, it's a trinket. But if that trinket is being sold for, like, if a trinket is being sold for more money than it is used to make at an astronomical price, then you should probably see if you can get it at a cheaper price instead of just blindly sliding your card or pressing the pay button. And this is what I mean. So we're back on the Mercari site, and some acrylic figures on this page are not like the others that I showed you on X. I'll show you, and I'll let you decide which ones you guys think are fake and which one you think are real. But just to be quick, this one's fake, this one's fake, and this one's fake. All being sold for $25, and this one's fake. All being sold for $25. If you go on sold, right, Why do I see y'all buying it, huh? Because if you do your research, you would have noticed that it is from China. Like, there's literally Chinese letters in the background. So what is the Chinese site that everyone uses? AliExpress. If you just search up the series, oh my gosh, what, see, it's, oh my god, it's the same thing being sold for $3. Almost five, more than a little over $5. $6? If you want to pay 7 times the price, go ahead, be my guest. Just don't complain that you were deceived. I don't want to hear that from you if you couldn't even AliExpress it and you literally bought it from Mercari. We currently live in a time where digital accessibility is thriving, so even with the hardest questions, someone is bound to have a working answer. But the issue with this convenience is that it is nurturing getting spoon-fed information from sources that have not been verified. Like, look, I'm not responsible for anyone but my own choices. So if you want to buy strictly from Mercari, like as a deal, like you are able to do that. I just don't want any argument of about the unawareness to the existence that reselling has got out of hand, but I bought it anyways because I wanted it. Like, no, look, I do not care if you buy counterfeit goods. I'm all for it if it means saving money. For official merchandise, you have to research on if it is actually real using social media. You can't just finally see a listing on Mercari and be like, yeah, I think I should trust them. With what? What is the basis of that claim? I'm just someone with a microphone in my room who's a fan of the series and want people to enjoy the series and its work at a reasonable price. If you don't want to buy anything, that's fine. You don't have to buy anything just to read the series and be a fan of it. But if you do, don't scam yourself. Like, the only one losing money is you. I'll be real honest. So now we reached the part of the video where I give you my tips. Okay? If it's counterfeit goods, use AliExpress. Like, do not use Mercari. I don't know if it's taking you this whole video, but do not use sites like Mercari.com, the American one, for your counterfeit goods. Go on AliExpress, save 7 times the money. Okay, girl math. While I will share screen recordings of how to buy the items that I have in my collection, here are some verbal tips. Be skeptical, okay? Be aware and cautious of the things that you're buying, okay? Look to see if there are other listings that are cheaper and broaden your horizons, okay? Do not use just one sole site. You see people posting, oh my god, I got this from here, this from here, this from here. Look to see if there are other sites. And if you do find other sites, check to see if they're reliable. There are multiple sites that sell these merchandise. You just have to find it on your own. A site I do not recommend for any reason is Mercari.com. People here just want to scam you. Maybe one listing is official and is actually worth your price, but your luck is better on buying straight from Japan. And how do you do that? Well, you use Neokyo. So first you make an account. It is free. This is my account that you're seeing. I have used them for many purchases and will continue using them, but please take into consideration that there are fees and shipping, and it is a bit costly because you are buying from Japan. It is not buying from within America. Now, the number one site within Neokyo, which is a proxy site that I use, is Mercari. This is not the American Mercari, it's the Japanese Mercari. And the listings on here are official merchandise. When you're on this site, the way that you search for the green Yuri, other known as the guy she was interested in, wasn't a guy at all, is to search up the Japanese name. To find that, oh my god, do your research. So, copy this, paste it here, search. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that, guys? So much up. We have pins, we have the Japanese releases, we have, I think this is a clear file. We have more. We have bundles. Oh my gosh, we have bundles. And this goes on and on and on. Well, yes, a lot of these have inflated prices because they are from limited time pop-ups. The variety that it has and the fact that it is officially from the pop-up is a more of a guarantee than buying something from a site like the American Mercari.com, where people are literally selling counterfeit goods for $25 when they were produced and sold for around $5. Now, to go back to my other point of broadening your horizons, look guys, if you research on Rakuten, there are other listings. Oh my gosh, all of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clear cards for only $11. Wow, that is so much cheaper. Oh my gosh, but look at this clear cards. 3 for only $70, but New Kyo, what was it? 5 for only $12, around $12. Like, do not trust Mercari. They just want your money. They really do. Another way for upcoming pieces of merchandise is to use X and see when pop-ups are happening. Like, as you can see here, I'm following the artist and I have notifications on. And if you scroll back, you can find the Tower Records page. It is being sold. Like, look, one stand should only be being sold for 1,980 yen, which, if we search up yen to USD, only for $12. Yet these Mercari.com, the American one, is like $20 for one. Like, it's double the price for no reason. So don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. So yeah, she posts the pop-ups. Here's the other pop-up that happened, and she gives you the dates. So it went from March to the end of April. Scroll down more. I think this is the Valentine's Day one. Yeah, so from February 1st to the 29th, she had the Valentine's Day pop-up. Scroll down even more. And she had, I believe she had the first pop-up. Where is it? Is it this one? Where? Oh my god. I literally... Oh, here it is. This is like the very first pop-up that she had, that I think this was last year. Yeah, so October 20th to the 29th, she had a pop-up with the store Parco. So if you just keep up with her posts, you'll be able to find how to buy the items. And most of the time they do come with links, as you could have saw. This one, the Tower Records. You scroll down, look, there are still items being sold even, when did she post this? July, and 5 months after her tweet, there's still official merchandise being sold. Okay, these are probably all out of stock, but you can see here, you can get it at a reasonable price without having to go through the trouble of buying it secondhand or buying it through the American Mercari. While this promotion ended by the time of release of this video, you can see that New Kyo does have coupons of their own. If you're a new-time buyer for the 11/11 promotion, you could have saved 50% off your first purchase, and if you're for your reoccurring customer, you could have bought save 20% on each of your 5 next orders. However, if you use Suryugaya, I'm so sorry, I probably butchered that. You could have saved 150 yen on the next 5 orders. So now we're back. Another tip that I have is do not overconsume. Like I said, you are responsible for your own actions. If you want to spend the amount of money that you spend, go ahead. Just don't regret it later. I do not want people to do that when it comes to having an interest in a series and then losing interest because of the money that they spent. Because we live in a trinket era, a overconsumption, and that promotes overconsumption, and I just don't want people to fall for it. Now, that is what I do, and if the official stuff is too expensive, you can always buy fan-made stuff or fan art, essentially. I know there are sites like Etsy and I know on Instagram artists will make their own fan art and have their own website for the merchandise. I'd rather you buy from them than buy from resellers. And if you look at my background, you can see that these are all fan art of series. Like, look, you have Robin from Hongai Star Rail, you have JJK, and then I have 2 pieces of original art and more JJK in the back with that one's Gojo and that one's Yuri. And then if you see that, that's a Zenitsu painting that I made. Like, there are things to collecting. You do not have to overexceed your wallet just to fit this mold of having it. Like, yes, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. The reason for this video is so people can just be open-minded to the fact that people are not nice anymore. They just want your money. They want to get a quick cash grab, and you have to do your due diligence. I'm stressing that. Be aware, be cautious, be skeptical about the stuff you buy online, because no one can save you when it comes to these kinds of stuff. Like, you do not need to pay all these fees for stuff that are not necessary. Like, yes, like, in its actuality, these are pieces of plastic. You do not need them in, like, you know, hoarding in your house. I get it brings us joy. We love retail therapy, but there needs to be a limit. There needs to be a distinction. Everything has nuance now. Not everything is cut and dry. But that is the end of my video. If you guys enjoy these kinds of talks, advice, I know this is my first video, may get ranty. If you guys liked it, please give me a like, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts, or you can tell me what you thought of my video. Did you guys fall for it? Did you guys fall for the Mercari.com offers and then make a video, TikTok, be like, oh my god, I got scammed, this is why I never buy from Mercari, even though you always buy from Mercari? I will be listening.